Hello and welcome to another Shednet podcast with me, Kieran, and my friends Gareth and David.
Hello.
We talk about some of the news that's happened this week. Mostly, I think it's stuff about Star Wars Celebration, Pokemon Go. So we'll get into that.
Which is good because I've missed a lot of the Star Wars Celebration.
Did you?
Yeah. And I know you took a day off.
I took a day off
to watch
it, not go there.
Yeah, just a street live. Watch the live stream.
Yeah,
it was worth it. It's pretty good. So some of the stuff. Okay, I'm not going to go into a lot of it, but I'll go into a couple of the things that happened. So Jiang Wen, the guy who plays Baze in Rogue One, he's not very good at with English.
Okay.
So he was asked to sort of describe his character, and he inadvertently spoiled something pretty big for another character. I'm not sure if you guys want to hear that spoiler.
Well, you brought it up now.
I brought it up. Do you want to know?
Don't say the spoiler, but maybe say who it's about.
It's technically a prequel, so what's it going to spoil?
It regards the fate of a character.
A character that's in the film.
A character that's in the film in Rogue One.
Oh, just Rogue One.
Yeah, just Rogue One.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
Right, so
someone nice.
What's his name? He plays a character called Chirrut. He's the blind.
Oh yeah,
sort of
the
Jedi
guy kind of guy.
Yeah, the martial arts guy.
Yeah.
Him. Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
He just started talking about his character and what their relationship's like, and he just ended up saying like, and when Donnie Yen's character dies, my character sort of has a change of heart, blah blah blah, and everyone was just like, whoa.
Slow down there.
Yeah, and what's Captain Phasma? What's her name?
Gwendolyn
Christie.
Yes,
she was moderating the talk, and she was just like, okay, moving on then. But I don't think he even knew sort of that he wasn't
what
supposed
he was
to say.
doing,
Yeah. So it's just kind of
old. Is he an old guy? He's quite old, isn't he?
Yeah, probably 50s.
Who is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was old.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, a lot of people, since they're so involved with it and they know the story for months, they're just talking about it casually.
Yeah.
It would have just slipped out, and it was probably the worst time ever. It wasn't like a small interview at some rubbish chat show.
No,
it was like
in front of millions or thousands even.
It's not the first leak that Rogue One's had either, is it?
No, there's been other things.
Yeah, I heard they blow up the Death Star.
Did they really?
Did they?
Yeah, I think
What,
so.
in episode 4?
Yeah, I think so.
My God.
Oh my God.
Comes out next year, that does.
Also, they've been talking about like they're gonna do some stuff like a prequel to Rogue One. I'm not sure whether that's a movie or in what format that's going to be.
Episode 3?
Might be a book.
Episode 3.5.
Yes, it's like they're doing a prequel of the prequel of episode 4.
2 halves of a film, and
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what they're doing.
So this is obviously the last half of that. I don't know the prequel collection.
Yeah.
Of episode 4, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you'd call that.
Is it?
So why would you do that? Nah, they're not going to do that.
I think it's a book. They're doing.
Oh, they're doing a book.
I think so.
Fine with that, but they don't need to do another film. And if they are going to do another film, they should have started with the one straight after episode 3, and then do the last one just before episode 4.
I agree.
Yeah, because I thought maybe Rogue One, the whole point of it is like a transition thing, because episode 3 they have all this.
Yeah.
The main story happens, and then all of a sudden everything's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought Rogue One would be more of a transition. Not a transition film, but
I think they've been doing that in like the other mediums.
Yeah, the Clone Wars and Rebels have done that quite well.
Yeah, they're getting into it now.
Yeah, like the idea you get in Rebels of like nobody around sees the Emperor, or a lot of people don't know that Darth Vader exists.
Yeah,
like
it's
the
like a
general
myth.
Public. Yeah. Things like that
Yeah,
you wouldn't know about otherwise. That's canon as well now.
Yeah, that segment's quite nicely into the next bit I'm going to talk about, which is the Rebels Season 3 trailer.
I saw that.
Yeah, good.
Saw that.
Good
I like
stuff.
that. Yeah. Is that the one with Darth Maul in it? And
yeah,
it was kind of like a miniature episode, like the start of an episode or something.
Yeah, it was like a little clip of an episode.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we're not supposed to call him Darth Maul anymore.
What's he called?
Because he's no longer affiliated with the Sith,
yeah.
so he's just Maul. Just Maul.
Did he retire or something?
Looks like he's retired. Yeah. He's getting old now.
Looks good for his age.
He does look good for his age. He's very nimble. If you saw the finale of the Rebels season, but yeah, so they're bringing in a villain called Grand Admiral Thrawn from the what was the Expanded Universe book.
Okay.
The Zahn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, and he was like the big bad guy in that. So he's moved over from the Legacy universe into actual canon now.
That's what I wanted to look into as well. Is there anything in episode 7 that you know of that has come straight from the old books? like the expanded universe books?
I don't think so. I think they specifically didn't do that.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they just because obviously like there's a lot about the kids that Han and
no, just like
have.
little characters that are mentioned in the book. Like they'll be completely different roles in the film, but just maybe the same name, use the names or anything like that.
No idea.
I think it's worth looking into
Yeah,
that.
it's probably. I bet there's some like little thing they've done.
Yeah.
I think one book that I don't think they'll be rushing to make is the Death Troopers.
Oh yeah,
I've told you about. I've told you about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
I think it'd be great. Yeah. I think it'd be a great
that'll
film.
be like the ultimate cash. Like they just want
Milking
quick,
Star Wars,
that's milking it. But
Would you not love to watch that?
Yeah,
though?
I'd like to see
Is
that.
that zombie stormtroopers?
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I've.
For me, the cash cow will be if Episode 8 is like Episode 5, just as Episode 7 was like Episode 4. Because the names are still similar as well. Like, what's it called? Rise of the Fallen? No, Revenge of the... For the Resistance.
I don't know if that's not confirmed.
Okay, if it is, it's just another way of saying the Empire Strikes Back.
Kind of, yeah.
The fall of the rebellion.
With the prequels, they went too far differently, and then with Episode 7, it was too similar.
Very, very similar.
So maybe a middle ground would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have said about Episode 8 that it'll start right exactly where Episode 7 ended.
Yeah.
So like, there's a bit of a time gap.
Space scene.
Yeah.
Like something going on. Yeah.
There's usually a time gap between the films, and then the sort of the crawl at the start fills you in on what's happened. So this time's gonna be weird because like we know exactly what's just happened. What's gonna be in the crawl?
Is it gonna be like a previously
on
Star Wars?
Yeah, it would just be like telling us exactly what just happened in Episode 7.
That's quite weird.
Yeah,
It is.
No, I don't like that.
a bit
Like,
strange.
there's rumours that there's not going to be a crawl in Rogue One as well.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy said during this weekend just gone at Celebration that she doesn't think there will be one. She didn't confirm it. She says she doesn't think there will be one.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's basically a way
Somebody
of
who's
saying,
working on Star Wars either knows or doesn't know.
Yeah, well, obviously she knows. She can't say.
Yeah.
With
To me, that sounds like a hint at no.
it's probably
Like,
a no.
there is no.
I'd say it's
They
probably a
can't
no.
not have a role though.
No, because
That's
like Star Wars starts is like and then you got the crawl goes up and that's how it starts and it pans into space.
Yeah.
Like how else is it going to start a Star Wars
Yeah.
movie? So, but I guess it's good because they're moving away from
Yeah.
everything that's normal, making it all different and stuff.
But if they did a crawl, it would explain what happened before. But apparently, they're saving that for a prequel,
Oh yeah,
so they don't want to give that away in the crawl.
true. Yeah, I don't think there'll
It
be a
might
crawl.
be maybe like something that's happened in a different part of the galaxy while we're just focusing on Rey, or maybe it'll be like
Yeah, maybe.
what an update on like Chewie's alright.
Yeah,
He's alright.
Because that's what
He's alright. He's alright.
That's what I like about Star Wars as well. With the crawls, was like it just brought you up to speed completely. Like I don't need to see what's it called? What are the bad guys called? The First Order.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to see the First Order moving away, like flying away in their ships. I want to see them a few years in the future having rebuilt and like let's go carry on fight again.
But it'll be exactly where they left off. So it's just them retreating straight from that fight.
I don't care for that.
No, it might be something like
could
the
be
First
cool.
Order have regathered at blah 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 blah, and
Yeah.
they're planning a big assault.
Well, that's where was it Kylo
But not
Ren?
if it's straight after. They're not going to be planning an assault if they've got no base.
No,
Yeah, that's what I mean,
it'll be
regroup
like
and I don't know.
Hux and Ren are going to where Snoke is on his ship.
Yeah.
So that'll be that, I guess. They'll just be on their way there and finish his training or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
does it say like exactly the scene starts immediately after?
I think so, yeah. I think it's literally going to pick off on that
Island.
mountaintop on the island.
And Luke will say the first line.
Probably.
Guarantee. I'll put a bet on that.
Oh, yeah.
If Luke will say the first line in Star Wars, the next one.
Be interesting considering he had no lines in the last one.
Yeah, so that's the first one.
Yeah, so moving on from the movies.
Oh my god, you've come.
I hope it's not.
No, it's
That's something a little better. Yeah, so the Star Wars Battlefront game getting more DLC. We already know about the Death Star DLC, but they've just announced that Chewie and Bosk will be the hero and villain.
About time.
About time.
Yeah.
They did Nien
Nobody
Nub
thought
before
Chewie was going to be the first one.
Yeah,
But
dumb. They did Lando and bloody Nien Nub
But
before they
cool,
did Chewie.
Yeah.
So it's about time.
I wonder if it's because of his height. Like, I've seen a lot of people
Maybe.
saying that it's like, because his sprite would be too big. He'd just be an easier target to shoot.
Probably won't do Yoda then, because he'd probably be pretty game breaking.
Yeah, be too small.
Yeah.
Too small of a target.
But then you need a map for him to be.
Boss
Like-
on, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Small.
Maybe they just held it back just to make a bit
Maybe
more money.
they've obviously got more
No, 'cause it's
planned
been-
Yeah.
for Battlefront. They can just unleash everything.
And plus, Yoda's pretty old in the trilogy.
Yeah.
The original.
So is
The
Emperor.
original trilogy.
Yeah. And he doesn't really fight in it.
Nah.
No, really. I guess that's kind of true to the...
Maybe it'll be a Luke with him running about on his back.
Yeah,
That would be great.
That'd
I'd
be really
love that.
good. Yeah.
His little backpack. Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
But
Or even Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, I really wanted to Ben
Yeah.
Kenobi.
Why not?
But they're doing that offline skirmish mode as well. So they finally got an offline
Oh,
mode.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just, I think you can do like whatever you can do online,
Yeah.
you can do that, but split screen with a friend.
yeah,
Which is
that's
okay.
pretty standard. Should have come with the game
Should
originally.
have, absolutely, yeah.
Can't get Ben Kenobi out of my head now. Like in Star Wars. Like imagine his powers. Like you'd have
It'll be that
the
weird-
trick
that
one. Like where it's like left means right or something. It could invert the controls.
Well, for you, like other people
Yeah, like
around
a
you.
force mind
That would-
trick.
That's good. That's not
Yeah.
bad. That
So you
as
can
a
do loads with
mechanic,
Ben.
like anyone inside you activate and then put someone in like a certain radius,
Yeah.
or like controls go whatever.
Inverted, yeah.
I like that. If you're listening, EA,
Yeah.
get on it.
Get Ben in. Get the main characters in.
Also, they've talked about Rogue One DLC being introduced into Battlefront probably right before Rogue One releases,
Yeah.
where they'll do that planet. You know that tropical planet that they've been showing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's called
Yeah.
Scarif.
Is that the one with the beaches? And...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the hero will be Jyn Erso and Director Krennic and villain.
Oh,
So
alright.
there's that to look forward to, if you can call it looking forward to, for Battlefront.
Salty.
That was yeah.
I'm done with it, I'm done with it. I probably won't even play any of
yeah,
this.
I've actually got the season pass as well.
I
What was it? The Outer Rim? Is Outer Rim just come out?
Yeah.
think so.
And I've not been on it yet. Like I played the last lot that came out. I was like, oh cool. Played a few rounds.
Yeah, Bespin was. I
Yeah.
think Bespin came out recently. As
Yeah,
well.
Bespin's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite enjoyed that.
Lando.
Yeah.
Who was the bad guy in that one? Who was the villain that he introduced?
I think, I
What's he
haven't played-
called?
Must be.
The tall
Oh,
bounty hunter
Dengar.
lizard.
No, Boss.
No,
Boss.
that's Boss.
Boss. That's Boss in the
Boss.
next one.
Is it the robot?
And it was no, it
Bounty
was somebody
hunter?
really unknown.
It wasn't Dengar, was it?
Yeah.
Was it Dengar?
I think-
The
was
one
it?
with like the hood.
Yeah.
The white hood, the scars on his face.
No. Oh, I can't remember that.
You should probably know this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Jesus.
Shows how much we should play Battlefront.
Yeah, exactly. Right, moving on from Star Wars.
More pressing matters.
More pressing matters, such as Pokemon Go. That's a
That's
thing.
popular, isn't it?
That's
It's
popular.
popular.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
That thing that everyone's playing.
It's not just playing. It's
living.
It's more than playing.
Yeah, it's
People are more than playing.
It's anywhere
Pokemon.
you go. It's like make sure you got your Pokemon Go app open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you're getting those steps for those eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be missing Pokemon that are going to pop up or whatever.
No. Unless you live in the middle of nowhere like I do, and it's really annoying, and you have to use it in sensors all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. They should fix that because that's a bit.
Well, you can email them and say, hey, there's nothing by me. Can you put this as a Pokestop? Like, say, and like, there's probably some like old stuff
Yeah.
by you.
And there's now that Poker
my
Radar.
house.
Yeah, exactly.
There's that Poker Radar third-party app that somebody's put on the App Store.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Google Maps.
I think I've got that on my phone.
It'll tell you where Pokemon are, but you don't know if it's like what do you call it when people put it up
Like
themselves?
legit, it's all crowdsourced.
Yeah, crowdsourced.
Oh, right,
That's
yeah.
the one. It's crowdsourced, so you don't know if people are trolling. Like,
Yeah.
you
I
can
would.
trust the
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I would.
so, like,
Dragonite.
There's
everywhere.
a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff, like America's covered in stuff that people are crowdsourcing, but you click on like where we live in Wales, and there's absolutely nothing.
No, that's because I think the app's broken. Cause
I don't think so. It's because
No.
people aren't putting stuff into
No, because
it.
I went on it and it was packed.
Really?
Yeah, and then like a few hours later, it just stopped working. It's stopped working since. It just keeps showing a Charmander and a Pikachu on Anglesey.
Right.
And that's it. But like literally hours before that, it worked completely fine.
I'll have to have another look at
Yeah.
that at some point.
Dragonite.
Also, there's another. It's not an app. It's a web. You can get it in your browser on your phone or on the computer called Poker Vision, and you can just go to wherever you live, and like it's like Google Maps. Just click a point on the map, and then it'll show you Pokemon in your like vicinity exactly
Okay, yeah.
where they are.
Yeah.
Then it takes from the code from the game,
Oh, so that's
it's
a
legit.
better one, yeah.
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 It's pretty good.
What
Like,
was it called again?
Poker Vision.
Poker Vision.
Yeah, so I've used that a little bit. I'm only going to use that, okay? Like
Yeah,
I feel like
cheat.
it's a little cheat. It's a little bit cheating.
It is.
But I'm only going to use it while the steps thing's broken.
Steps thing's broken.
Yeah, where it says nearby, and it just says all of the Pokemon
Oh, so
are
it is
3
bro-
steps
yeah,
away.
It's broken. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And it doesn't. None of them ever
Yeah.
get closer. It's
Yeah.
broken at the moment. So
Okay.
I'm using that for now
Okay.
because otherwise
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I
can't
don't
find
pay
shit.
attention to that. I just walk about.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. But
Sometimes-
that's one of the reasons I've not been playing it recently either is because it's so broken.
It is broken.
It is so broken. Like, you'll do something, like, I caught a Scyther the other day. Froze. Lost
Oh,
it. Gone.
God.
Seen in my Pokedex.
That's devastating.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
the only-
happened so many times, that though, but nothing was more devastating than the Scyther encounter.
That's
I'm,
what
I'm never
happened to me
gonna. I'm
with
never
the-
gonna forgive them for that. I want them to send me a Scyther once they fix it.
We'll get on
Yeah.
that. Just start some
give me my
emails.
Scyther back.
Yeah, do it. If this wasn't a Pokemon game, if this Pokemon IP wasn't slapped on this,
Yeah.
it would just wouldn't have taken off because it's broken. It's a broken game.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course not.
And incense. I've activated incense. Where did it go?
Well, just stops.
It does the noise, you know, like the potion noise that they
Yeah.
do. Nowhere to be seen.
Well, you've had a bad time
Item
with the
box gone.
game.
It's-
That
yeah,
sucks.
It's
Maybe
so
you need to clean your
disappointing.
phone or something. Maybe your
it's-
phone's like bugged.
Nah, it's really put me off the game. So I've stopped playing it recently, and I'm
You
waiting
say
for
that,
the update.
But what's your
All
Pokedex
updates.
at? Ish.
50.
See, but dude, you got more
50-ish.
Pokemon than I have.
But yeah, but
I've
that
only
was
got
in
30.
that was in like the first 3 days where I just mashed it.
Hammered it.
Yeah, and then since I've come and gone on it. Like I caught a Diglett the other day. That was the first Pokemon I've caught this week.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah,
I think I'm on 44. Scene 45.
Yeah.
An elusive Metapod got away.
and since like I've done a couple of gyms as well, beating them.
No,
Nothing.
yeah.
Checked in my journal, just like, did I get beat? I didn't even recognise that I'd beaten the gym to begin with, or even been there.
You've got to
Yeah,
expect
that's
this
what you
stuff.
get though for being Team Mystic.
Whatever. Should be fair for everybody, yeah. So, no. Not
I'd be
for
more
now.
upset if you were Team
Was it
Valor.
Valor? Yeah.
I'm upset. I'm really upset
Red
with the
team
game.
rules.
Whatever. I've said my point, you guys. I'm upset. I'm bitter. about it.
I've got a 100% record. Every Pokemon I've seen, I've caught. The only one that's gotten away is a Nidoran, a male one.
Oh, I've got,
So
I've
yours
got
doesn't
both.
freeze or anything like that when you've caught
Oh, it has
all
been,
the
it has been
time,
for ages.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
the first time I've done it for days though.
Yeah.
Because like I would get so pissed off. I had a good stint in. It might just be where you live.
Could
It's
be.
not because Valley's got, like, there's a massive mast for 4G. You get 90 meg
but,
there.
but when we were here last week, it wasn't that great.
But that was the day it came out.
Yeah, that was.
That's true.
Yeah. That
And a
was
lot of people
sketchy
were on
when
it.
we tried that.
And like
then.
I've had one as well where I've like went for a walk to try and hatch an egg. So I put the phone upside down in sleep mode in my pocket, walked like a good maybe a mile, checked the phone. It's frozen like
Oh,
midway.
yeah.
So I'd lost like maybe half a mile.
I get that. If you turn it upside down sometimes and then flip it back up, it's froze
Yeah.
because you've flipped it.
Yeah, I've not had that yet.
I've had that a couple of times.
Nah.
There's many
Fix it,
different ways
please.
that it freezes.
Please fix it.
Yeah. Well, they updated it the other day. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
some fixes. Finally, what is the
Text bugs.
text bugs? What bugs for text? It's text fixes. What are they doing?
Yeah.
I
don't
think
even know
it's
what
easier to
they're
say that than the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, instead of like saying, "Oh, we need to fix a shit ton."
doing. Yeah. Well, I think they've acknowledged that a lot of stuff is broken and they're working on
Surely
it.
they must have known this before they released it.
Yeah. Well, of course they are, but like,
Why the rush? What would the difference have been like if they released it next week, ready to go?
I don't think they'd ever been ready because I don't think they ever knew the demand would be this high.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
They test it. Oh, what was it? A few hundred people, and then a few million people try it.
Yeah,
You're bound to
all
get
of a
something.
sudden,
Yeah, true.
people went from not knowing about it, and then
It-
everyone in the world
In
knows
the
about
last week, how many people do you reckon have dropped off it? I reckon a shitload of people have dropped off it.
it. Oh, yeah.
Like those people that were just like joined in the hype, downloaded it, played it for a couple of hours, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So they're not playing it. So get fixing it now, yeah. It's been out like
No, no,
what
but they
2
won't,
weeks for some
'cause-
people.
Yeah, well,
They haven't released them in all the countries.
no,
yet,
they
so
came
how
out.
do
It
they
came
do
out in
that until-
Japan yesterday. It's still not out in France. It's not out in India. It's not out in China or Brazil.
'Cause it's so
Or
broken.
Singapore.
It's just so broken.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Wait,
it's early days. Yeah, it's early days.
Hang on,
Yeah,
it's going to get worse. How many? What was it? India.
India, China, Brazil, Singapore, the UAE,
Bloody hell.
Philippines.
'Cause India, you've got like 1.4 billion people.
Yeah.
China, you got 1.6 billion.
Like
Yeah.
I've got
Brazil
nothing,
is 200
Yeah.
million people.
I've got nothing against
It's gonna-
Pokemon Go or anything. I think it's brilliant, but I just want them to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And I will start playing it religiously when they do fix it.
When do they release it in those countries? Because I'm going to try and play it as much as possible before that happens.
I don't know. They haven't said. They sort of sneakily released it in Japan yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
But I don't think the servers affect us here. I think they've got different separate
European
dedicated servers.
That's
Yeah,
what our
yeah.
IT specialist says, but let's
Yeah.
find out.
Shednet IT department says it doesn't affect us here.
Claim.
Right.
But
Uh,
what, before we move on from Pokemon,
Yeah.
do you reckon when Sun and Moon come out, do you reckon it's going to boost Sun and Moon?
It
Pokemon
has.
Go?
Pre-order sales have gone up by like 300%.
Have they?
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't pre-ordered the figures yet.
Get
Need
on
to
it.
Get on that. The
Yeah.
Steelbook figures.
This Pokemon Go might have made you
Yeah.
lose those.
Yeah. Filthy casuals. Great.
Anyway,
But as well, do you reckon? What was I going to say? Do you reckon they'll add the newest generation as the next DLC first before they had Gen 2, 3, 4?
I don't think so.
No, they'll have to go 2, 3, 4.
It only
Why?
makes
Why
sense.
though?
It only makes sense.
Because so many people are going to jump on
Because
Sun and Moon.
they'll
be
have
more
a
familiar
Pokédex
with those
that goes 151, and then it'll be
National Dex.
700.
No, they could use
800.
the Sun and Moon National Dex.
I hate that though. It always confuses me
Why?
because it's like you got these separate different dexes.
What, a Pokédex for each region?
Yeah, I don't like
of
it.
new
I
Pokemon?
like the national Pokédex. It's just 1 to 700 and whatever they've
Yeah.
got
No,
now.
they'd be mad to do that because more people. So Gen 1, everyone played that, and then a lot of people played Gen 2.
Yeah,
and
makes
3,
sense.
And
Yeah.
sort of. Well, it doesn't go down. I think the ages differ quite a lot. So I think if they were to release Gen 8, then that would kill Pokemon Go quite a lot. Or it would halve the fan base.
I don't know.
I don't think. I don't know. I think it just makes sense to go in the order that they've made Pokemon.
But I reckon before that, because Sun and Moon are ages, I forget what, November-ish. They need to bring something out before that. But including the fixes. They need fixes
definitely.
and then they need something.
They said they're doing weekly updates.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, hasn't been one this week.
That text one was at the start of this
that
week.
doesn't count.
It counts.
It
apparently.
does count.
They
It's
get
an
better.
update.
So there we go.
It's an
Yeah,
update.
Yeah.
They've done it. Also, Legendary Pictures, and there's been a big battle for the movie rights for Pokemon. Legendary Pictures have ended up getting it, and the first one they're going to start making it next year, Detective Pikachu.
Great. Great.
I don't know who's asking for it, but we're getting it.
Who writes the script for that?
I don't know.
It's just
We're not
Pikachu,
getting the game.
Pika,
Are we
Pika.
getting the game?
I thought it was Japan
Is it
only.
Japan only? Yeah, but we're getting the film.
They'll probably get a game.
We should do,
I
yeah.
hope they get Danny DeVito to voice
Yeah,
Pikachu.
so do
though.
I.
Oh yeah, I saw
There's
that.
multiple petitions going.
I hope so. Now, especially now it's a movie.
Yeah.
I think he'd do it. I think he'd definitely do it if
Yeah.
he got asked.
Why not? What further films have these guys done?
Legendary Pictures. I don't know. Loads of stuff
Never
that I
really.
can't name because I
They're
don't
probably
really
like,
know.
I have no idea.
They must have a lot of cash though to buy.
Oh,
rights to
absolutely.
Pokemon.
Yeah, definitely. I think probably it was a thing where they maybe pitched some ideas to Nintendo,
Yeah.
and then maybe they were like, "Okay, you guys got the best sort of portfolio."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be
cool.
great.
It'd be amazing. I'd love it, like maybe a little bit gritty, like he smokes, he chain smokes.
Come on!
He's always drinking.
Okay, oh.
Bent cop.
yeah, exactly like that. Would be
It's not
fantastic.
going to be like that.
No, unfortunately. I think that's all we've got to talk about Star Wars Pokemon Go.
Hang on, one more thing on Pokemon Go that I thought was quite cool that I heard this week. I think it was IGN who said it. And it was like, if they weren't going to add more Pokemon to Pokemon Go, then they could add the original 8-bit sprites of the first gen Pokemon in the wild for you to catch as well.
What do you mean?
Like after you unlock
Yeah, no,
Maybe-
just
Oh,
add
you mean
another, more Pokemon to find. So there's another 150 Pokemon.
but they're all the same.
they're all
Gen
the
1
same,
sprites.
but the Gen 1 sprites.
Right.
Have you seen some of the Gen 1 sprites?
Yeah, I think they're really cool. Like,
No, but
coughing is awful. Coughing's, I'm not sure what's going on there. Like, part of him's upside down and part of him's mirrored.
Oh yeah, and Pikachu's just like this little fat lump.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, release the original.
I like that idea.
No, but some of them are just hilarious. And I think Machoke.
Which one?
All of them. Machop, Machoke, Machamp.
Machoke is completely bug-eyed
Yeah.
for no reason at all. Executor has one really messed up
Yeah,
egg just
yeah.
chilling there. It's great.
They need to release those. Because they're still using the same sprites. Like, the calls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Still using them.
Also,
same as Gen 1.
I was wondering this: are there shiny Pokemon in this game?
I don't think so.
I think so.
There probably will be, I think, at some point.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we would have heard about it by now
Yeah,
if there was.
probably.
Saying of that though, I thought I'd seen a shiny Pidgey the other day, but it was a Spearow. 'Cause it got the wings were red, so I was like, oh, great.
Oh yeah, and I think every Pokemon has been released now, apart from Mewtwo, Mew, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, and Ditto.
Ditto, yeah. Why
I
Ditto?
don't know. Why
What's
is Ditto?
so
Why
rare
is
about
back
Ditto?
Ditto? Doesn't make any sense.
Might be.
Well, the only place
might
you
be
can-
an egg thing.
The only place you can
Maybe.
catch Ditto
Yeah.
in Gen 1 is at the Pokemon League entrance, though, isn't it?
Victory Road.
Yeah, Victory Road.
Yeah.
Just before Victory Road, you know that bit where you show all the badges?
Yeah.
That bit there.
I remember that
Catch
because I
Ditto there.
recently started catching
Yeah,
up Pokemon
yeah.
Red.
How many have you got?
115.
Nice.
Getting
Not
there.
that much. I've just been training me. Team Valor.
Team Valor.
Yeah, training. Focus on training.
Whatever.
Right, what else we got? What else happened this week? Actually, pretty close.
We haven't got much time. We could quickly discuss, there was a Destiny not podcast, like a live stream this week that Bungie did, and it just basically showed you around, the Cosmodrome Earth. Basically,
Yep.
basically when it comes out, it's just a snowy version of it, and they showed the snowy version of where we've already been. So they just showed that with the Seaver infected Fallen there, and their different attacks and some of the new gear, and they showed the Gallowing, which is the Galahorn inspired Sparrow. Yeah, it looks.
Is that the one with the feathers on it?
Yeah.
I kind of, I don't know. I mean,
it's like wings, these gold wings on it. It's white and gold wings. Yeah, it's stupid.
Is that?
It's based off a rocket launcher. You know the sparrows that you ride in it? It's based off a rocket launcher.
Can you earn that in game, or is that like a pre-order?
So you know, like there's the Iron Galahorn and the normal Galahorn.
Yeah.
So you get the Iron Galahorn for pre-ordering. You get the Iron Galawing for pre-ordering. So you have to buy from Eververse the normal coloured Galawing.
Right.
You know,
so
like
you're getting a skin.
Yeah, you get the black and silver one for pre-ordering, but you'd have to buy the white and gold one.
Did they say how much that was?
Probably 500 silver or something like that.
Which equates to...
I don't know.
I think if anyone would know, it would be you.
3-4 quid.
That's... I don't know, I won't pay that for a Sparrow.
Especially if you've got the black and silver one already.
Yeah.
But that was cool. I'm excited for that, and they're announcing more at... Is it Comic-Con? No, it's not Comic-Con.
Not San Diego Comic-Con. That's coming up like next week.
It
might be now. I think it's on now.
Is it on now?
Yeah.
No, there's something coming up in September. They're going to announce more then anyway. Sometime in August. Whatever's on in August, big event.
Not sure.
Neither am I.
It's launching in September, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that so? Do we have up till then to do the Moment of Triumph as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I have no way.
Which includes like you need 4 weeks to do each of the challenge modes.
Yeah.
So time's getting close.
Screw it. I did it for year 1. Not doing it for year 2.
I didn't do it for either.
You get like a code for a T-shirt or something if you do it this year.
Yeah. With your gamer tag on it.
Oh my god!
Exclusive to Moments of Triumph. So you've got to do Moments of Triumph. You can't go on the store and buy it. Well, you can if you want to pay $770,000. They'll sell it for you for that.
That's ridiculous.
But if you do your Moments of Triumph, you can buy one.
That's kind of motivated me
15 quid
to do that. I would love a T-shirt. I would love a T-shirt with my gamer tag on it. Moments of Triumph.
From now on, you need to do the raid each week and the Court of Oryx each week to get your calcified fragments.
Just buying lottery tickets and trying to earn like 60 million quid and then just buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, also No Man's Sky is coming out next month and I'm going to put a lot of time into that.
If it's good.
It
probably will be.
I think it will be.
But you never know.
Bloody hope it is.
It's only like, 12 people that made this game?
There's a few more things.
12-man studio.
Is it?
Yeah, something like that. They've built this game.
Impressive. It's only 6 gig on the disc as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Also, there's a little thing before we finish where apparently they don't own the rights to the equation and the formulas they've used for the procedural generation. And this company's like, they've acknowledged that they've taken it from us, but they haven't replied to our requests for.
They want to see how
copyright.
big it is first.
Yeah, they said we're not going to stop the launch of the game because obviously they want the game to come out, make loads of money, and then sue them for it.
Yeah. So if it sells poorly, they're not going to waste their time
It's great fun.
bothering with it.
Go maths.
But if it's a massive thing, then they're like, where's our curtain?
Yeah, I hope they sort that out before launch. Can't be asked of that. Is there anything else before we end this?
I think we're out of time.
We are out of time.
Right, okay then. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, if you like these videos. We've also got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got Twitter?
Yeah.
Got Twitter.
LinkedIn.
We don't have LinkedIn.
We don't have LinkedIn.
Snapchat.
We're on Snapchat?
No.
No. We're saying all these things that we're not on.
Roku.
What is that?
I don't know. I just hear a lot of people saying it. Okay, we need to.
We're on social media. Look us up. Thanks for watching. Stay with Shednet.
Bye.